Smackdown last night, and
Mhm.
I was nervous at first with all the Vince stuff going on. I did have a little bit of nerves there. What's up, Freddie? About the product moving forward, but then it was reported, I think, a couple hours before SmackDown, or that day at least, that they were gonna have an all talent meeting before the
Mhm.
show, and it was
Mhm.
stated that at the all talent meeting that Triple H said, listen, this is all business, okay? What he's doing has nothing to do with you guys. It is not a creative thing. Which, Sarah, I will say, I said from the jump, is that it is just going to be business. He just wants to sell this company, his share, to get to make sure he got something from his baby instead of passing it down. And at this point, he just wants to do that, take his money, and leave. And oh, I agree, Freddie. And the only reason I would say it sucks, and from my point of view now, is that it's not staying in the family. Um,
Yeah.
that's the only, think, issue I would say
Mm.
of this whole thing. Now that it's pretty much, of course, Vince is not going to go back to creative. I'm sorry. I know everyone wants to talk about it, and a lot of big name people want to report about it, but he just not. It's just not what he does, you know what I mean? And at this point, like, the product's too good to
Yeah, but see,
logistically, and he's
the
getting
thing
sued,
is,
so
I'm gonna reiterate it though. Like none of this matters to him though. Like he doesn't necessarily view it this way. Because if he did, then he would have made massive changes years ago when people were talking about the women's division being bathroom break time or when they
yeah.
weren't selling out pay-per-views, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I think that the reason that people were concerned other than the rumor of the Saudi place buying it. I think that it was like you don't really know what Vince's intentions are because he's capable of anything. So it's like you can't rule out any scenario where he might decide, you know what? Yeah, I am going to go back and I'm going to be a part of the creative team, or I'm going to hire people that will do what I want them to do, or fire the people I want to fire. Like so, it's nice that Triple H did that and had that meeting, and that obviously it then translated to being leaked to everybody else. But I'm still like, you feel a little more comfortable now knowing that the sale was apparently not legitimate, but I'm still
Yes.
just like trying to be prepared for the unexpected to happen because
You
I'm
have to
not.
prepare yourself. I agree with that, though. You
Yeah.
have to prepare yourself for it because you can't just go around, you know,
I would and I
blissfully
would like
thinking ignorance is bliss, I mean.
yeah, and I would like to think that maybe he'll, I don't know, maybe get some insight from more people about what to do or who to sell to, or like what's a good idea, what's not a good idea. Like I don't know if that's actually going to be something, but I mean, he has worked with Nick Khan, so I would like to think that like he values his opinion to some sort. So
I would
I
agree,
would
yeah.
like to think that there can be some sort of influence by people who are trusted within the company, not just by people that Vince trusts, just universally. I would like to think that he'll involve them or at least respect what they have to say so that he won't make like a giant mistake. Like the clear mistake that would have been selling to the Saudi place, whatever. I don't remember
Agreed.
what it was called, but
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really care to know, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's good, okay? And the product was good. The show was great, and we're gonna break it down for you today. All right, that's what the
mhm.
SmackDown breakdown is all about.